Hey everybody, welcome to Spot Hidden, the show where we play Call of Cthulhu. I'm London Carlisle, your keeper of arcane lore, game master, world spinner, and all of the above. We are very excited to play tonight because we have a very special guest who's going to be playing Call of Cthulhu with us, and and just like that, Matt in my ear says, "Let's make him laugh." All right, let's have everybody come in. Greetings, everyone.
What's
So,
going on?
yo,
Hello.
so tonight we have someone that we usually don't play with, but we have a new friend with us, Johnny Stanton of the Cleveland Browns. Hello, Johnny. What's up?
Hey, London. Thanks for having me, guys.
Of course.
Glad to have you.
Thank you for coming in. So this is your first time playing Call of Cthulhu, right?
It is. I have a very limited previous experience, like watching it and stuff. So I'm excited to be able to try it out.
Gotcha. Well, I promise I'm gonna make sure this is a terrible time for you.
I hope it's scary. That's what I came for, is for the horror.
Yeah, but of course,
sucks, man.
but Johnny is a tabletop veteran. Are you mostly a DM, or are you mostly a player?
Yeah, I feel like once you become a player after a few years, you just kind of morph into the DM to get more people into the hobby. So I've become more of a DM. I do. Yeah, I've been doing a yearly on Halloween game of Dread, the game of Jenga.
Oh
I love playing that. And that's been the couple stories that I've created. But yeah, that's kind of my experience with tabletop role playing, and now I get to add I think like a third one besides a couple one pages.
Cool. Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
And we were talking beforehand here. I was like, yo, he's wearing a death save shirt. Like, we are all rocking the death saves tonight. Hudson got his too.
Shout out, that's it.
I'm not wearing it, but I do have it.
He's got it. It looks good on him. I'll give him that.
He keeps it in his lap always. So if you're ever wondering,
It's a great blanket.
Yeah, but shout out to Death Saves. Awesome. Check out their merchandise. But if there's nothing else, does anybody else have anything before we get started? I mean, we're just here to play, and we're gonna go ahead and get started. What's that, Pug?
So we just vibing. I don't know.
All right. Well, let's go around and just tell everybody who we're playing tonight. Let's start with Pug, because you have a great name.
Yes, I'm playing Marty Pug O'Connor. He is he is a boxer. He is very much brains or brawn and not brains. Very little brains. So this is going to be a very strange character for me to play, as opposed to my normal ones.
As opposed to Merwin and her loot and her stabby abilities. Next up, let's go with Matt. Will you take us away with your character?
I will. Hello. I'm Sean Doyle. That's all you need to know. Call me hopeful. I'm about 21 years old. And these boys better be scared of me, because I'm rather quick on my feet. And, don't want to say too much, but let's just say you ain't nobody unless you packing a little bit, just a little bit. But that's doesn't need to be known. That's all I'm saying. All right. Yeah, I'm ready for this adventure.
All right. Next up. Okay. Next up, we have Hudson. You brought your hat back out. Does that tell us anything about your character? What's going on there?
Yeah, so I'm playing Keiran the Hat Murphy. He specifically wears a hat, different types of hats. And I don't care nothing for nobody. My hat is specifically like my armor, but it has no magic abilities.
Don't bring the vibes here.
Is that the only hat we're going to be seeing tonight?
Oh,
Who knows? We might bring out some different hats.
Love it.
I am afraid.
we're least expecting it. Just boom, fedora.
And it's like a different, yeah.
This is the same voice as his Kenku Necromancer, by the way. I feel like I should point out.
Oh
so
my
I'm
God.
It's that, but it's more northern.
Yeah.
Kenku.
I love the name Keiran.
That's a good one.
Yeah, last but not least, we have our very special guest. Johnny, please take us away with your character.
Yeah, I'm playing James Anastasio, but you can call me Jimmy Nine Lives. He's an octogenarian. Used to be a mob member, but is coming back out of retirement.
That's so badass.
That's rad as hell. I am so excited to see these characters together. You at home, you probably picked up that they all have sort of, they're not as clean and polished as your normal heroes, your normal investigators. They are all from the criminal background. They all have some sort of history in crime in Arkham. So that's kind of the umbrella of tonight's investigation. And you're going to meet these characters in the midst of a job.
Are we meeting each other?
Yeah. So y'all are all going to come in knowing each other, if that's
okay.
all right with y'all. Loosely. Arkham is it's a pretty sizable city. There is one big boss. His name is Danny O'Banion, and he has several lieutenants around. The head lieutenant that's around like the campus, the Miskatonic University campus area, his name is Mordecai the Hammer O'Leary. And where we meet our characters tonight is after they've been summoned to O'Leary's his office. Everybody ready?
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Boom. Awesome. Everyone, this is Call of Cthulhu Misdews. It's the morning of October 26th. It's a Thursday in 1922. There are 4 gentlemen who have been summoned to the office of Mordecai, the Hammer O'Leary. Now, it's a beautiful morning. The first thing that hits their nose as they step out of the car is this warm and full smell of bread. You can smell the sweet, the burnt sugars that are in this bread as this smell gets more and more intense as you walk towards this door. There's a sign above the door that says Hogan's Bakery. You push open the door, you can hear the ding ding of the bell above the door. There's a quick glance at you all from the staff at this bakery, but that glance quickly drops. It goes back down to their business. You walk past cases full of pastries, cupcakes, muffins, breads, all very delectable. You push past this barrier between the customers and the staff. You're now in the warm kitchen area. There are big ovens where bread is rising and hardening, and this smell is even more intense back here. This is the place to be if you want some bread. But of course, you're not here for bread or for sweets, coffee, cakes, none of that.
Speak for yourself. I'm kidding.
Okay. Okay, now I'm hungry. I'm gonna be back. No. But you push back deeper and deeper into Hogan's Bakery. Soon, the natural light from outside, it fades away as you make your way around a corner. The staff, they glance over at you, then back at their business. The next thing you know, you make your way into this small, dimly lit office. There's a desk, not much else in the room. Across the desk, you see the Hammer O'Leary. He has this big newspaper that halfway covers his face. He's reading. He doesn't even look up to acknowledge your presence here. The only thing on the desk besides O'Leary and the newspaper, there's a half drink cup of coffee, gone cold. And next to that, there's a hammer. The hammer. Now, I'll leave it up to your imaginations what that hammer does and in what situations. The only other person in the room here with you is Nails O'Keefe, he's kind of propped up against the back wall. He looks at you. He keeps his eyes on you as you walk inside. Now, you are all in the presence of one of the top lieutenants of Danny O'Banion. But there's silence. He doesn't look up yet. There's no sort of vocal acknowledgement or not even a movement from this figure that sits there very stately and very powerful, but very calm and collected as well. Very carefully, after what feels to be minutes and minutes, he carefully folds the newspaper up, and his eyes raise and scan you. You see this thin-faced, mean-looking man staring you all down. Well, well, well. Let's see what the cat's dragged in. Don't look so scared. I just wanted to speak with you all. That's it. His eyes meet an older gentleman, 9 lives. Please just give us a quick description of what Mordecai is looking at.
To the untrained eye, he looks like a frail old man in suspenders and a bow tie, wearing a white button down with thin blue stripes, some wool pants and some loafers, and he is kind of just a little jolly looking, not serious or anything like that, just kind of has a slight smile on his face, looking like a little happy.
Mm. He looks at 9 lives. Mr. Anastasio, I'm glad you could make it. I'm pleased that you decided to stick around after you lost all that hooch. Surprised you didn't hightail it off somewhere and hide in the woods. You see, Nails? This guy right here? This is a man of honor. He takes his punishment like a man. Ain't that right, Mr. Anastasio?
Well, Mr. Mordecai, it's good to see you again. And I just want to make sure that I work off my debt to you. And I want to be upstanding citizen. And, I'm glad you had me here.
You're a smart guy. You're a really smart guy. Who's this friend you brought here? He looks over at this kind of scruffy person that's standing there. He's looking at Pug. Carly, will you please just describe what
person? Yeah.
Did you?
Oh, I'm scruffy.
Yeah, Pug. He has. You can tell he's a boxer just by looking at him. Like, he's got nose that's been broken a few times. He's got like the cauliflower ears. His hair is kind of cut short and it's kind of curly and blonde. And he's just very like solemn looking guy. Just a little intimidating. He's a big dude.
Well, the Hammer, he is not intimidated in the slightest by this guy. Like, this guy. But he looks at O'Connor. Is that you, Pug? What were you thinking? I only said scare the guy, not blow his brains out, you goon. You made a mess of that shopkeeper, and you left me to clean it up. What do you got to say for yourself?
I mean, to be fair, I didn't really see another way out. I just kind of did what came to mind.
Fair enough. Can't fault you for that, I guess. But I don't want to miss anybody. Looks like we have Mr. the Hat Murphy and the young Mr. Doyle here with us. The Scourges of Arkham. I got a question for you two. But before he asks that question, what does the hat look like? What does the person wearing the hat look like?
Also the hat.
Keiran, he's about 5'5", very skinny, very mousy face. His hat is that's the most appealing part of his body. Nothing else.
And what about the young Mr. Doyle?
Hey, how's it going? You know, I'm wearing my loafers. My mom got me these loafers. Brown. No laces. Got myself some brown pants. On top of these brown pants, I got my white shirt button down with my suspenders. Trusty.
Very
I'm ready to roll. This is a lovely office you have here, Mr. Hammer.
I didn't ask my question. When was it okay to rob the first bank of Arkham without asking me?
Well,
Next time you rob a bank, actually steal something. You know how many palms I had to grease to keep your little adventure off the books? You know what?
You're trying our best, Mr. Hammer.
Listen, Doyle. I should whack all of you. He picks up this hammer and he raises it, and you can see that it has that sharp end on one end, and it's just like a big bulbous just metal end. Yeah, it's terrible.
Like a hammer.
It's like a hammer.
It's a hammer? What?
What? It's like the opposite of the other end, you know.
It's not a screwdriver.
But he just comes down, he brings that hammer down on the desk. Bang! As he looks back at all of you. But I'm a reasonable man. I couldn't possibly do something like that now, could I? He makes a big show of putting the hammer down very gently on the desk. I tell you what. You do me a little favor, and I might, perhaps, forget about all the big problems you caused me. How's that?
Yeah, that sounds good to me, Mr. Hammer.
I would like that very much.
As long as I get paid with a hat.
All right.
You just never know what's going to come out of Hudson's mouth. Like, honestly.
The hammer looks at you. He takes that in, and he looks over at Nails, who's leaned up against the wall. And Nails gets nervous because Nails is wearing like a little newsboy cap, and he's like, he like straightens up, kind of like trying to avoid eye contact with you, the hat. But the hammer continues. Now, has any of you heard of Sticky Jack? He's a small-time thief. He's a freelancer that he keeps to himself a lot. But me and Sticky Jack, we got an understanding, right? He don't pull nothing around here without my say-so. And when he does, he makes a prompt contribution to my benevolent fund, if you know what I'm saying. Well, a little bird tells me that Jack got offered a very nice job. There's some new player in town, and he told him that he could reward him handsomely if he pulled 3 lifts. 3 lifts in one night. Now, out he goes, pulls these 3 lifts. One is from the university library, the other is from the university museum, and the other is from some professor's house. That was a week ago. But now nobody's seen Sticky Jack since. Maybe he's lying low. Maybe he skipped town. I don't know. All I know is that he owes me. Or no one pulls jobs around here without giving me my cut. So I thinks to myself, I wonder who could do me a favor and look into this situation for me. Now, who do I know that owes me a favor? And again, he scans the faces of all of you with a wink.
I reckon that's why we're here for.
Do what's got to be done, Mr. Hammer.
Sounds good to me. And of course, we have a excellent driver here with us in the form of 9 Lives. So, you all want to get square with me, and I strongly recommend that you do. You look into this. I want to know what he stole, who this new player in town is, and I want my money. I want answers. If you can't get me my money, at least get whatever this is that he stole. You got to the end of the week. How's that sound?
What do you say, Hat?
I say let's do it.
All right. Now, get out!
As we leave, I want to turn and say to like the group, a bird told him all that.
Must be a very talkative bird.
It's got to be one of them parrots or something.
Must be.
Cool. So you file out of the office, and now you can snake your way back into the bakery area or outside, or wherever you would like to begin your investigation into this disappearance. But where would you like to start?
Marty, you wanted? I saw you eyeing one of them donuts. You want one of them? I know you're hungry. You're a hungry boy. You're a growing boy.
He sure is big. I think so.
I'll get him one or two donuts. No, I'll go to the register. Oh, can I get a couple donuts here?
Yes. How many donuts would you like?
Oh, Marty, how many do you want?
I mean, however many. I don't.
Make it 3. I'll get 3.
That's good. Well, yeah.
Yes, three donuts. And avoiding eye contact with you, this woman goes and collects 4 donuts, puts them in a bag, and then quickly hands them to you, nodding and then keeping her eyes down.
I sit down. $3. This is the 1920s. I don't know how much donuts cost.
It's like a coin. One coin of donuts.
$3? Oh, thank you. How much is $3 in 1922?
I think you just paid the rent.
It's like $300.
It's like, I'm telling you, it's like Voodoo Donuts prices right there.
You gave her a $45.
All right, make it 10 cents.
There you go.
Oh, thank you. As she takes it, and just
It's no issue.
puts it away.
Very wealthy man.
Thank you. And I'll
Well,
just
let's get on to the street now. I'll get all you in my car.
Come on, Pug, and I'd like
I'm
to
just
reach up
having the mental image of me trying to fit into this car.
Speaking of the car, I'm going to show you all the car now. On roll 20.
What do we got here?
This is the Duesenberg. This is
Oh boy.
9 Lives' car.
yeah.
It's a sharp,
Man.
black, fresh car. Now, you know, like the term, like that's a doozy. It comes from these cars, the Duesenbergs. Yes.
I'm not fitting in this thing.
Does that fit
2-door.
You're gonna make it.
No, it's got a back seat. Okay, so for those who can't see, we got some white wall tires with the bicycle rims. We got a long motor.
It's the cars they drive in Kingsman, like in the Kingsman
go.
movies. That's
Oh,
exactly what it looks like.
Nice soft top there. This is a clean
This
looking
is-
car.
Gonna look like me trying to get into my Ford that I used to have. Like, this is gonna be interesting.
Well, Keiran and Sean aren't all that big of people, right?
No.
Well,
Yeah, you guys can sit in the back.
been around the bank.
Well, youngins, you're going to have to sit in the back here. It's no seatbelts or anything, but we'll make sure that you're safe. Don't worry. You're with Jimmy 9 Lives right now. You're not going to get in any crashes or nothing.
Oh, Mr. Nine Lives, you never explained how you got this car here.
Oh, there's no need to explain.
Oh.
And don't ask again, okay? He says it with a big smile on his face.
Do we have to wear a seatbelt? Because I prefer not.
Oh, there's
to
no
wear a seatbelt.
seatbelts back there. It's okay.
Just get in,
I'm
Mr.
pretty sure there's no seatbelts in the front seat too. So
Does seatbelts exist yet? I don't think
Probably
so.
not.
Come on,
It's just like
let's
a
just get in.
belt that you wear that's just kind of looks like it would protect you.
it's just a
but
belt.
Not
It's
attached to
just
anything.
connected to you.
Yeah.
It's your belt. It's your,
If
the
you're
one that's
wearing
your
a belt, that's about as safe as it'd be. Yeah.
Let's just get in.
Okay,
Alright.
cool. So as y'all pile into the Duesenberg, where are y'all headed? Where would you like to start this? Like, that's the thing.
Well, I mean, the only location we were given were those 3 places where Sticky Fingers tried to rob, right? The library, the museum, and the house.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, so those were the 3 places. But first, let's do a first rolls of tonight. I'll ask rolls from
Oh.
each of you. I'm going to ask for intelligence rolls. So
Oh,
this is
no.
gonna be, so this is going to be just like if you even know who Sticky Jack is.
How is my intelligence not my lowest stat?
I gotta find intelligence.
Sean failed.
It's at the top.
Ooh.
It's one of your attributes.
Yeah,
Oh,
right
there it is.
under.
Gotcha.
Yeah, there you go.
Ooh, I'm pretty good. Oh, I fail.
Whew.
Man, Pug is the only. Okay.
So that's the thing. Pug knows who this is. Um, you know that this is. Let's see. You've heard the name Sticky Jack, and you know that he is somebody in the community, and one of your friends or criminal contacts or someone in your network might know exactly who that is, where to find them, but you know the name for sure, Pug.
Okay. Cool.
Mhm.
I mean, what I know about Sticky Jack, which is that one of my friends knows him. I don't really know much about him. I guess we could go ask him what he knows before we head out somewhere, or we could just head straight somewhere.
He's gone missing, hasn't he?
Yeah.
And even
we could ask my friend, not Sticky Jack. We ain't going.
Oh yeah, that sounds like a smart idea.
I suppose. I mean, well, he ain't no match for the likes of us, but well, supposed to be good to know more about him.
Indeed. Who's your friend, Pug?
Johnson O'Murphy.
Get those improv skills.
Yeah.
These improv skills that I have not flexed in a while. He's a boxer with me. He's not like he just kind of hangs around the gym a lot.
Okay, cool.
I can't come up with a name. You can't put me on the spot like this.
Anything. The power's in your court.
We're in Massachusetts. It's got to be something Irish.
I mean, it's got to be Irish. Steve Rogers. No, I'm kidding.
Oh my gosh.
Sure.
Maggie Rogers.
His name is Maggie Rogers?
His name is Maggie. No.
Johnson O'Murphy. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, so I'm going to ask for a drive auto roll from 9 Lives.
Just see if you Tokyo drifts it around these like 1920 street corners.
Yeah.
I got to get used to where everything is.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh yeah.
Left-hand side. Should have it.
I saw it earlier. Why can't I find it again?
Oh yeah. Where?
Oh, there it is. Found it.
I don't think I've ever had to use it.
All right.
Oof.
Success.
Listen, like this
You
is
just gunned it.
like y'all are getting an early start to this investigation, like it's the morning, right? But 9 Lives, yo, he's using at least 8 of his lives.
9 Lives was like I'd say let's retcon. He uses a cane. I won't use it for like for combat or anything like that, but he uses a cane and he's like slowly limping into the car, and he gets settled. He says, all right, is everybody good now? Is everybody all right? Because I want to make sure that you're all prepared. Okay.
All right, old man, let's get going.
And I gun it.
This Duesenberg like jerks you all back. You wish you had seatbelts. But he is weaving through the streets of Arkham, heading over to the boxing gym to meet Johnson O'Murphy. He guns it and he's making good time, right? Like this investigation started in the morning. It might get wrapped up in the morning by how fast and how crisp these turns are. Zoo, zoo, zoo.
He's pulling e-brake and everything. Yeah.
Arkham drift, Lovecraft drift. As he makes his way to the gym. You see a guy outside, a big burly guy, a big mop of red hair in his face. His eyes are almost swollen shut as he's sitting there outside. He has a towel wrapped around his shoulders. He's shirtless. And he must have been doing some morning workouts. But this is somebody that Pug would recognize as Johnson O'Murphy.
All right.
I'll
just. Hey, Murph.
Who said that?
It's me. This way.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh.
Nope. Okay.
Oh, hey. So he waddles over to you. Oh, Pug. Good to see you. You here to spar?
I'm not actually. Maybe a little bit later, but.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, what's going on?
You know, somebody by the name of Sticky Jack, right?
Sticky Jack. Oh. This is one of those visits, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you want to know?
Word on the street is he's been missing for a little bit now, and we're just trying to figure out where he might have gone, where he might have been before.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen him around, I haven't seen him since probably last Tuesday's the last time I saw him. but he hangs around Sycamores. You know, the old speakeasy. He hangs around there. He hangs around with that big guy. What's his name? Greasy Spoon. That's his best friend, I guess. But they hang around the Sycamores. That's where I saw him last week, I think.
How did he get the name Greasy Spoon?
Well, his name's Joe Spoon, and he's greasy. Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, he's greasy. Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
All right.
Yeah, Sticky Jack, you know, he has a habit of, you know, if he sees a house around campus, it looks like they got money, he's going in and he's taking money, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
All right. I guess we got to get heading off. Thank you for helping out.
You sure you don't want to go for a couple of rounds?
I don't think I
I
have
would
time
love
right
to
now.
see it. I would love to see it, Pug, if you want to do one round.
it's true. It's true. I mean, Pug doesn't want to go against me. You know, I'd lay him right out.
All right now.
You want to go against me, little guy?
Oh no, I
I
don't.
think I would love to see that.
I
would love to see that, yeah.
No. I don't want to hurt anybody. All
I'll
right?
go against you.
All right, Hat. We don't need to have this discussion once more. I
All right, fancy
done with this
pants.
conversation.
It'll be a good warm up for our investigation.
All right, bring it
I'm
on.
back in the car.
It'll be a good way to get rid of hit points before it even starts.
Are you wanting to just do a quick in the streets? Are you going to swing at this guy, Hudson?
Let's see.
Y'all are just fighting outside of the gym.
Get him, Hat. Get him.
I love how this professional boxer is just like, hey, you want to fight? It's like no money on the line.
Top 10 ways to sort of fight.
You're the only one here that knows anything about sports. I'm gonna be honest.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So Keiran takes off his hat
Oh,
and
you're serious?
asks. Yeah. No, he asked him, the guy in front of him, to hold it for him,
Oh, it's one of these moves.
and then he throws the punch into the hat, hitting his face. So
Ooh.
Give me a brawl roll for that whole sequence. Yeah, let's
gonna
see
be
if you can get
great.
a hard. Yeah.
It's gonna be painful.
failure.
Yo.
Don't forget to say your rolls.
Oh yeah.
71 versus 40.
So
Under.
as he's handed this hat and you go to punch through it, he just quickly steps out of the way. He has like that fancy footwork as a hat. You know, you have nowhere to go but directly through where he was standing.
Oof.
Try again next time. As he just sits back down, towel around his neck, post it up.
Oof.
It's okay, Hat. You'll get him next time.
Yeah, maybe.
You didn't mean to hit him anyway, Hat. Let's go.
All right, what's next? Where are you headed? What's the next
Sycamore,
course of action? Okay, cool.
I guess. If that's where his best friend is. I don't need to be the one leading this. Sorry.
Oh, you know.
Are we familiar with Sycamores?
You all would be. You all would be familiar with Sycamores. It's probably like the speakeasy where people like you would all frequent. More so everyone except for Nine Lives. Nine Lives, he has more of a reputation. He's more put together. So
He's in Avondale and the rest of us are Skybar.
yeah, that's a very
Oh.
odd
Robin joke.
We have to be at Sky Bar.
but that's a great comparison. Nine Lives, you're more keen to a place called Northside, the Northside Speakeasy. It's for more of the higher class criminals. It's where the people in nice clothing go in and they sip fine drinks with the fine women and such. Sycamores, it's a working class. It's a more of a rougher place. There's lots of random fights there in the street outside. No, but yeah, that's what you would know. And you know where both of these places are.
Awesome.
Hey, I can drive us there if that's where we're going.
It sounds like we're headed that way.
All right, let's go to Sycamores then,
Whew.
and I'll get it on over there.
Cool.
Can I brace? Brace roll?
Brace roll. Okay, yeah. So you're at Sycamores. You pull up right outside. By outside, I mean you pull up to a flower shop, walk around back, do a couple of raps on the door, and you're led downstairs into Sycamores. You see lots of people around. I mean, I know it's the daytime, but still, there's people moving about, bringing in some deliveries. This is the staff of Sycamores, I would say. You see Lexi, who is one of the managers there, and she spins around and sees a group that she knows. She doesn't know Nine Lives. She's never really seen him before, but she knows the other, ne'er-do-wells. Oh, hey. We're not open yet. What's going on?
Well, Mr. Pug here has a couple questions for you.
All right.
Couple questions.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm the one that's apparently doing all the talking, but looking for somebody by the name of Greasy Spoon.
Greasy Spoon. Nah. Let's see. Greasy Spoon. Oh, he hangs out with the sticky guy.
Yeah, him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him in like a month or so. I would suggest talking to Spider. Come back later tonight. Spider will be around. You could talk to him. I'm sure he'll know more than I would.
This cannot be all these people's Christian names. I'm just saying.
Is there a way for me to be able to tell if somebody's lying?
Yeah. So for that would be like a psychology roll.
Okay. Can't do that.
London,
Yeah.
what is Lexi's last name?
Ooh, no.
Scarborough.
89.
Yep, there it is.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
Perfect. That's all I can picture.
Yeah, I failed with an 89 over 40.
Okay, cool. Yeah, she seems genuine. Says hasn't seen them in a month. Who's to say that's a lie?
Well, it sounds like if we're gonna have to come back here tonight, then we might as well get some other stuff done. It's a pleasure meeting you, and I'm sure we'll see you again tonight.
All right. Yes, you too, sir. That's a nice
Scarborough.
suit you got on. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Well, what time is Spider gonna be here?
He probably shows up around, I'd probably say 7 or 8, right after dark.
Does he come alone, or is he with friends?
He's always mingling with the people here, but he shows up alone.
Is he carrying?
This isn't suspicious
That's a lot
at all.
That's a lot of questions.
We're all carrying.
So sorry about that, Mr. Scarborough. Let's get on out of here, Hat. We don't have a whole lot else going on here.
There you go.
So what errands are we running? Are we getting like some, vegetables? Are we heading to the grocers? What are we
Okay,
what's the
so
plan here?
We can go to the university, right?
yeah, we have to go to the library or the museum or the professor's house.
Really
I
quick,
mean,
have
the
a question.
library.
Sorry, this is just a skill that I saw on my page. I have a credit rating.
Yeah.
Does that mean like a credit score that it gets checked for my loans, or
Kind of like
Mostly,
that, yeah.
yeah.
Mostly, yeah.
Literally.
Yeah, since yours is
Okay.
so high, that's why you can get into the other speakeasy. And why
Okay, so
everybody
it's kinda
else
like-
frequents, yeah.
okay?
And
Gotcha.
also, if the
The rest of
campaign
us
goes
drink
so long
great
that you want to
value.
buy a house, then they run that through, and that's a long process.
Perfect.
Cool.
Um, So we have to go, if we're going to go somewhere around the university, like the library or the museum, they probably are going to close at a certain time. So I don't know if that means we want to go while they're open or wait until they're closed. But
Well, I don't know
the
if it's such a
library
bad
is
idea to
probably always open.
check out the professor's house first, just to see if they're not there. And I assume we want to be there when they're not there, correct? Which one of you guys is the one who's good at getting into places?
Well, I don't like to speak too fondly of myself, Mr. Nine Lives, but let's just say I'm quick on my feet.
Well, that's good to know. Do you think you can get into this house that maybe a sticky fella couldn't get into?
Sure as my name is Sean.
Is it Sean?
Uh,
It's not supposed to be a trick question. I'm curious.
yes.
Okay.
Call me hopeful. Sean Sean Doyle. Yeah, that's my name.
I know you was hopeful. I just want to make sure you're Sean.
Oh yeah, Sean Doyle. I ain't never read too good. My mama didn't teach me. Sometimes I.
Okay, let's get going now.
Okay.
So where are you?
Hop on in the car now.
Where y'all going?
Let's go to
I
the
don't
professor's
even-
house first.
Okay. I was about to say, did we even decide during all of that?
Okay, but where is the professor's house?
No idea.
Oh.
Um,
Hmm.
Oh dear.
Does Sean maybe? No.
maybe one of the other people that we were supposed to talk to does. Like once we get a hold of them.
Yep.
We're so really quickly, then all the names that we were given, we're looking for Sticky Jack.
Mhm.
The person who is, what was Greasy Spoon? What was his relationship?
He's his best. Oh,
yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, it's the best.
I'm keeping notes. He's his best friend. I always have my little Google Doc open.
Perfect.
Greasy Spoon is his best friend. Spider knows what happened to Greasy Spoon, allegedly. And yeah, that's pretty much all we got. We
Okay.
probably
So we
should have
can-
asked Hammer where the professor's house was, but it's fine.
We can assume that the people who know where the professor's house is probably the Hammer, definitely Sticky Jack, but that's who we're looking for, and possibly Greasy Spoon.
For sure.
I mean, if it was a house that was robbed, we can always just ask around and like see if anyone's heard of where a robbery took place.
How long ago did Sticky Jack go missing? Was it a month ago?
A week.
A week ago.
He was
And
last
Greasy
seen
Spoon-
last Tuesday.
And Greasy Spoon was missing or hasn't been seen for a month.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, it's great.
Group
What's up,
scribe.
Peter?
What was that?
Yeah. Does Sean have any? Now he's not an educated type, but does he have any university friends that might know?
You don't have any friends at the university.
Okay, great.
But give
Just
me,
like college.
I was going to ask, do I have any like professor friends since I'm old?
okay. Give me an education roll.
77 versus 80. Stomach.
Boom. All right, yeah, you squeeze that out. Awesome. You actually know somebody that works in the museum.
Cool. And
Yes.
she's like she works in a museum, so she's the intellectual type.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I know this lady named Nancy in the museum, and I think that she might be able to know who the professor is. And we got to go to the museum anyway, so we might as well go there first.
I'm on board.
Just do it.
Hat.
Let's go.
All right. Shuffle on in now. Just make sure you're safe and brace onto the walls and as best you can. You want me to bring the top down? It's a beautiful day.
Please
I think
do.
that would be most fun.
Hat, are you sure you're okay with that? You don't want to keep your hand on your head?
It ain't going nowhere.
Okay, I trust you.
Luck roll. No.
I'm imagining Hat has like a hand that's just like holding. that on top.
That's the Lovecraftian horror, is that there's a hand on top of his head. Yeah, I take the next 5 minutes to undo the top.
Can we all watch him from the sidewalk? We're just all right.
And I don't need any help. It's all right. Just let me do it. It just takes a process. There's a trick to it.
Oh my gosh. The top is back. You are all have a little bit more room to spread out now as you head to Miskatonic University. Now, if you're familiar with Lovecraft, this is like where a lot of his stuff is set. There is lots of varying levels of occult activity that happen at Miskatonic. But, you know, it's a beautiful campus. It's one of the lesser Ivy League schools, but an Ivy nonetheless. You make your way to West College Street, where the exhibit museum is. You know that Nancy works inside there, and as you walk into the door, you can see that she is kind of milling about around this sort of front information area. She's going through some papers. Huh. Yes.
Hey, Nancy, it's old Jimmy Anastasio. It's good to see you.
Oh, Jimmy!
Nancy.
Oh, I haven't seen you in so many years.
I know. I remember that last night I saw you.
Oh, yes. That last night you were so sweet.
Now, Nancy, it's great to catch up, but we have a couple questions, if that's possible.
Oh Lord.
Take your time now. It's okay.
Like that sloth scene in Zootopia.
Don't let them rush you. It's all right. Take your time.
If I drink too fast, I choke on my liquids.
We don't want that.
Not at all. What you asked me again?
I was hoping you could tell me. I haven't asked a question yet. It's okay.
Yeah.
I was hoping you could tell me a little bit about what happened last week. Was there? I heard some rumors about somebody trying to break into the museum.
Oh, yeah, yes. Oh, let me get this for you. And one of the papers that she was going through was this recent newspaper article that's right there on the desk that she was looking through. So since you have this contact, I won't even ask for any role for you to have this. Here you go. I'm going to show this to you. And you all can crowd around and take a look at this.
Ooh, what are we looking at? Ancient dagger stolen.
Yes,
Tuesday.
I made this.
Native
October
American
18th.
origin. Okay. Dr. August Kerplinski. Is he the professor? No, but he commented. Oh, maybe.
Thief stole a
Tribal
dagger.
witch doctor. Chat must have a tough time trying to piece this together.
Arkham police confirmed a second theft.
Where's that part? Oh,
Across
yeah.
the campus square there.
The rare library building's rare book collection. Okay, so there hasn't been any reported third theft.
Well, there might be something else in another paper. I'm not quite sure. These things happen all the time.
Oh, Nancy, it's okay. Don't you worry now.
Yes.
I'm sure it's been hard since last week. Has anybody checked in on you?
Yes, and she points back over to where all the exhibits are, and if you look past her, you'd be able to see there's fossils, there's dinosaur skeletons, geological samples, everywhere. This place is packed full of the good stuff, right?
Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Okay.
You love geology.
I
There's
love
some
dinosaurs
rocks.
and
There's some
everything.
different colored rocks.
I got a rock.
Oh
I
boy.
got my rock right
Of
here.
varying hardnesses and value.
She pulls out a copy of the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. Dwayne Johnson.
Yes. But she goes on and just says,
We have a movie that's going to come out in 70 years.
"Oh, I can't wait to see it." But it's just very strange that they only took the dagger. They must have known what they wanted, Nothing else was disturbed, broken, or anything.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, like I said, I can't read no good, but if this says something about an ancient scroll.
That's ancient, fella.
Oh,
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. I'd check any other newspapers. This is from the 18th here. I don't know. That's all I see in this paper. Nothing else.
So, really quick to get the timeline. Sticky Jack did a job last Tuesday, right?
And today's the 22nd.
Today's the 22nd. Okay. So, okay, gotcha. Now, Nancy, you haven't heard any rumor about any kind of third theft, did you?
Now to come to think about it, there was something at the library that was taken as well. I heard about that, but give me a luck roll.
Okay.
what does that mean, Nancy?
Should go well. Ooh, barely. 88 versus 90.
Okay, I'll take it. Just about that time, it's the morning. People are cleaning up from behind the desk back there. Maybe there's somebody sweeping. Hey, Nancy, were you gonna throw this away? Can I throw this away? It was just laying back here. There's another newspaper. It has an article from the next day. Same newspaper. And I'll give this to you.
Sorry.
You're very lucky.
Arkham Gazette Article 2.
Ooh.
Would be
Wednesday,
not
October
alarmed for
19th.
Mystic
Papers
Messenger
stolen
and
from
spying.
home of professor.
Stanley David.
Well, that helps.
Doesn't give the address, does it?
You
I
imagine?
feel like we're doing an ARG.
Professor Stanley David. What do these take?
Translation of ancient text that I'm working on has no financial value.
So they took the dagger, the ancient scroll, and then the translation of it that he was working on.
And from the library, they took a collection of ancient books. Is that what it was?
Scrolls, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, scrolls, and then now they've got the translation of it with a dagger.
And then he went missing.
Nancy,
Yes, sweetie.
this dagger, when the museum acquired it, did they pay a lot of money for it, or is it something they found on an archaeology dig?
Well, it came from a dig right this way. And if you follow her, you'd be able to see the actual exhibit there, if you choose to do so.
Can we take a look at that?
Well, yeah, if you would like, yeah. So, like, there's this diorama, basically. It shows these indigenous peoples from the area around this fire. It's kind of like a crude 1920s. You know, they don't have animatronics or anything, so it barely looks like people. But they're there crowded around this fire. And in front of that, there has this case with some artifacts from previous digs and such. But the lock on it has been clearly broken. All that can be seen now there are these two display cards. One reads, "Native dagger believed to have been used by medicine man for communing with spirits, found in 1867 on the shores of the Miskatonic River." And the other says, "Exhibit missing due to recent theft. Please contact the front desk if you have any information pertaining to whereabouts of the item."
Okay. So like a bolt cutter or something went through this thing, right? That's what it looks like. Okay. I have an idea.
I
Nancy,
just realized. Oh, sorry. The bottom of this newspaper article says something about August Delworth. Wasn't he like a writer for like Lovecraftian stuff after Lovecraft died?
Yeah, this is a different, like, this is a what? Let me read what it says. It says August Delworth. Yeah, that's like a play on August Derleth.
Yeah, okay, that's who I was thinking of. I was
Yeah.
about to say that's a reference. I know it's got to
I
be.
saw that. Yeah.
August slipped away. Okay.
Anyway.
Using a theological pod is a great phrase.
Nancy, does this dagger, is it of any significance? Is it rare, or is there something, does the museum need it back?
Oh, yes, this is very, it's very valuable. It has the history of this area, which is very important to the students and the enrichment of their minds. If they can see actual artifacts that are from this area, they'll know where they came from and the proud people that were here and that existed before. I can tell you everything about each of these artifacts here. And she begins to go into a lecture about the makeup of these things.
And I begin to slowly back away.
I'll spare you it, but yeah.
So this indigenous tribe, it doesn't give a name or anything, right?
Oh no, yeah, it's just the early the people that live along the Miskatonic River here.
Okay. Nancy, are there any representatives of this tribe that's still living in Arkham?
I'm sure there are remnants of this people here. I'm just not sure of who to put you in contact with.
It's just a shot in the dark. I understand.
Right. Yes. But if you would like any more information, here at the museum we are very well read.
This Dr. August Poplinsky, is he somebody that we could talk to before we leave?
Yes, he is not in this building right now. He might be in some classes or something at the moment, but yes, it is a professor, yes.
Well,
Okay, so he might be in some classes, and he can tell us about this dagger.
Yes, he is a historian. Yes.
Oh, okay, I was talking about character, but
Oh yes,
well,
he's a historian, local historian.
well,
we
Miss Nancy, I'm actually I've been late for my classes a couple times now, and it's
You
funny
did just
story.
tell her you can barely read.
why he's late? He doesn't know when his schedule is.
I don't quite, Miss Nancy, I don't quite understand my schedule here, but could you help me out, please? I need to find his class.
Give me charm or persuade.
Ooh, okay. This is gonna be a long shot for both. Ooh, it's taking its time. What was that?
You rolled a 10 out of nothing?
I don't know what's happening. Yeah, that is weird. Yeah, my charm's a 15 and I rolled a 10 for the first time. Thank you, Miss Nancy. All my friends say you're the best.
I'll go to Nancy and take her hand in both of my hands. Say, Nancy, it was so good to see you, and thank you so much for your help. It's been quite good to catch up, and I do want to have another night like last.
I hate this.
Okay, you do that now. Have a good one, Nancy.
Big Granny Bacon energy right now.
Sorry, okay. I was just testing it.
Yo, I was muted for that. They didn't even hear me.
No, you're good. We heard you. Oh, for that.
Oh, they didn't hear
The
you.
people didn't hear me.
Probably for the best.
I muted it because there was a siren. But you didn't miss anything.
He was talking about his
Just some
sweet
flirting.
buns.
Yeah, just some
Yeah, I
flirting.
was on that. Oh yeah, I said something about sweet buns. Oh, okay.
We
Nancy
flirted.
totally
with
went
Warm
that.
as
flirting
buns.
with 9
His
months.
sweet buns.
It's not a big deal. We just scheduled a date.
All
Oh, my
right.
word.
Yeah, so now you have a location on campus where you can go and hopefully catch the tail end of this class if possible. But I'll take a group luck roll if you're wanting to, kind of pursue that, or does anybody else want to do anything else?
Yeah, I'm going to try to
Yeah, let's do
get
it.
in the car and book it.
All right, yeah. From here, you wouldn't even like.
Only-
You know why they call me Nine Lives? Because I got real good luck.
That was a 87 versus 45 for me.
Mine's
And the
a
rest of
31
us-
versus 90, so I'm rarely going to lose luck.
Hard success. 20 versus 50.
Same for me, 30-70. Let's roll.
So we had 3
90.
hard successes and 1 failure. But with the 3 hard successes,
Counteracts. It's fine.
Yo, I gotta give y'all something for that. So, okay. So as you're on your way to this classroom,
Pug falls out of the car.
Not again.
And he drives so well, he actually goes through the window of the classroom, and we land right in front of him. That's what the rest of the hard success is.
Didn't no, that was in D&D with Lexi. Never mind. I was about to say didn't Merwin fall out of the cart, but that was short stack. So.
or was
No,
it
no, you-
Reign of Terror?
It was Reign of Terror, yeah.
Was it Reign of Terror?
Yeah.
Either way, at some point, I fell out of a cart.
Cool.
Don't know nothing about this.
I can't
right.
believe that people. Johnny's getting water. I can't believe that they missed my puns comment.
It's for the best.
Yes, Nancy offered her sweet buns to 9 Lives.
Oh gosh.
Are those like? Are we speaking like the nice? I'm picturing.
Are they like Great Value brand buns?
Yeah. What
or
kind
are
of
they
buns are we
like-
talking?
Homemade like sweet buns, like the
Oh,
kind of like a
wow.
honey
Sweet
bun.
roll.
yeah.
Real quick, just as a quick briefer for anyone who may be watching, John David, that doesn't know how Call of Cthulhu works.
John David's watching.
He's been texting me.
Oh,
like,
John
what's
David.
happening?
What's up, John David? Yo, Yeah, we're playing a game where we're all basically imagining the same thing. It's basically this long form improv game we're playing right now, John David.
Or are we
But
explaining
we roll-
TTRPGs?
Yes.
and we roll, and we have to roll under whatever our score is, and we roll like out of 100, pretty much.
But the reason we roll is because if there's ever a contest of something, the dice decide, and that helps us with our improv about which way to go.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bingo.
And we have Roll20 open in another tab, so we see everyone's rolls. We just don't have it on the stream because it doesn't really lend itself to the stream very well. to have that,
Minimalistic
for us,
design.
anyways.
Minimalistic.
So.
Theater of the
Yes.
mind. Yes.
So-
So here's what you see. You're on. Okay, so you make your way deeper into campus. You find a great parking spot, and as you're walking to go to this building, you see this guy, very large man, very large, kind of walking along, and then he makes a big show of this, whoa, and like waves his hands in the air and fucking falls, like hits the ground, like it like almost like sends a shockwave through the ground. And the people that are around, there's like a couple of girls, a group of 2 girls and this kind of tall, lanky guy. They look over, what? Oh, and they all kind of jump into action and run to this guy's side. Oh, help me up. Can everybody give me a spot hidden roll?
Oh no.
Sure can.
He's a con man, isn't he? Ooh, I failed at a 70. I had an 83 or 70.
Yeah, Sean
Don't
Doyle
worry.
failed.
Oh,
5
come
versus
on.
30, extreme success.
Nice.
Oh my goodness. So
Can you guys explain to me like the successes, like the kind of successes?
yeah. So obviously there's just normal success, hard success, and extreme success. It basically just the better the success, the more information I can give. So basically it's kind of like a difficulty rating. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
I'll set this has to be a hard. So in my head, if you don't make a hard, it doesn't really pan out. So
Okay.
it's kind of Call of
But you
Cthulhu's
get-
version of that.
Hard and extreme from which numbers you roll. So hard is is half of your score, below half of your score. Extreme is below 1/5 of your score.
Cool.
That yes.
Thank you.
London,
Yo.
I made a 38 versus a 30. Can I spend 8 luck points to make it a 30 versus 30?
You can if you would like to. Do you
He
wanna
is looking
do
for a
that?
hard success, though.
You're looking for hard success.
No, I was looking for a normal success, but are you wanting to spend it? Carly made it.
Probably got extreme.
Yeah.
I don't know why I keep
Okay.
doing that. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I'll just leave it as it is.
Cool, yeah. So Johnny, and you can spend luck points if you want to pass something that you fail. If it's pretty close, sometimes you want to do that, especially in a one shot.
Good deal.
Yeah. All right. So Pug, what Pug sees through the bloodshot eyes of a boxer, you see every bit of this guy's face. It's this ill-kempt, dirty, greasy guy. Hair is dirty and matted. He has like a pork pie hat on, and he has like this permanent like look of surprise on his face, kind of like when he falls, whoa, hits the ground, and as people are coming and trying to help him up, trying to pull him up, you can see his hand into the pocket, grabs the wallet from the tall guy, into the purse of one of the girls helping him, and slips off like a little ring, a decorative ring from the other young lady that was helping him. Stuffs it away very quickly. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm all right. And he's like, oh, are you sure you're okay? Yeah, I'm good. Thanks. And then he just books it. Starts walking very fast.
I'm gonna cut him off.
Okay, cool. If you want to do that, give me a navigate or a track roll.
Oh, Jesus.
See how quickly you can do this.
Oh no. To navigate. That's a hard success. 8 versus 20.
Yo!
Carly Luck is back.
Okay, yo, so he's moving quick. Like, you didn't expect this. It's kind of like 9 Lives, with the cane, but then the car. This guy's like fall, but then book it. So you're able to cut him off, however you would like there. And he has that look of surprise on his face. Do I know you?
Probably not.
Oh, don't hurt me! Don't hurt me! Don't hurt me! And he tries to roll into a ball. Don't stop! Stop!
Are you done making a fool of yourself now?
Please don't hurt me. I don't know who sent you, but
Come on, we're gonna stand up. We're gonna talk like men. Come on, get on your feet.
I'll start walking up to them.
Okay. Okay. Are you trying? Was that an intimidation or like a more of a persuading, Pug?
Let's see which score is higher, and then I'll tell you. That was an intimidation.
Give me intimidation.
11 versus 40, hard success.
Ooh,
Yo,
roll.
It's all gonna run out soon. Don't worry.
He chucks that lip in. Okay. What do you want? What do you want?
Something tells you. Something tells me you might be Greasy Spoon.
I knew I shouldn't have ate that cheeseburger without a raincoat.
What the
As he
hell?
looks at the grease stains dripping down his shirt.
Okay, never mind. This is really awkward now. I am so sorry. What's your name?
Greasy Spoon.
Okay, yep. Okay, good. Not as awkward now. Listen, where's your friend?
You mean Jack? Oh, honestly, I haven't seen Jack in a couple of days. What did he do? Do you work for the Hammer? Is he dead? Don't hurt me. Did you kill him?
Son, don't worry about that. We're trying to help him out. Don't you worry.
Okay. Okay. As long as you don't hurt him. What about him? What did he do? Is he okay?
Oh, don't worry. We'll make sure it's taken care of. But we were hoping you could tell us anything you know. And we heard that he was doing a couple jobs. And we're trying to find the location of one of them to find out if we can find out where he was.
Oh. Yeah.
Did he tell you anything about those?
He did. Yeah. Last time I talked to him, he was just real down in the dumps. He was sad. He was really hard on himself. But he told me that he had a meeting with this high class guy from over on East College Street about this job that was gonna pay well. That's the last I saw of him. Some guy he's starting some church over on East College for like the high rollers in town.
Like he's a preacher or something?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's what I heard.
Did he tell you anything about going to a professor's house for a quick buck, a couple papers, maybe?
No, he didn't tell me. He didn't tell me anything about what the job was, but he just said he was gonna go talk about it. But that sounds about right. I wish I could help you there, but I haven't seen him. He even lets me sleep at his place sometimes whenever whenever I got a job to pull and I need somewhere to hide out. Oh yeah, over on Curzon Street. Yeah, I go stay over there. The landlady's real nice. She lets me in. I'll just go camp out.
Well, Mr. Spoon, unless you want us to say something to the Hammer, maybe you could show us where he lives?
Oh yeah. He starts reaching for his jacket pocket.
Nope. So
Easy
you're not
now.
gonna do that.
Easy with the hand.
As he opens it, what you can see is a notepad.
Okay.
Very slowly, takes the notepad out. There's already a pen clipped to the top. He writes down the address, 22 Curzon Street, off of Walnut Street, in the lower south side. He writes all this down, making sure you have every way of knowing how to get to this place. This is where he lives. I haven't seen him in weeks, though. You know, I've been camping out over there. Sometimes.
And the landlady's name.
Marge. Yeah, Marge. Real sweet.
Simpson?
What's your first name? I assume she doesn't call you Greasy.
Joe. It's Joe.
Okay, Joe.
Joe Spoon.
well. I don't know about you guys, but I think we bothered Mr. Spoon here quite enough.
Yeah. But listen, But just make sure you keep my name out of, O'Leary's office or this new guy, the preacher guy either. I don't know. Sounds like bad news to me, but
Spoon, you
Yeah.
might as well get out of town.
but they got a great cheeseburgers over here at the cafe.
There's plenty of other cheeseburgers out there in that world.
I'd return what you took, though.
Give me an intimidate roll for that.
I feel like that's inspirational more than anything else.
Yeah, not intimidating. I'm telling you to get out. I mean,
Don't worry, buddy. There's cheeseburgers
There's other fish
everywhere.
in the sea, man.
Oh, that's what you're trying to do? You're like trying to
yeah.
inspire?
Yeah, no,
Okay.
there was no intimidation. It was more of like, you might need to get out of town if, things get sour,
Got you. So in that case, instead of a roll, yeah, you just see this tear start to bud up in the corner of Greasy's right eye. It rolls down this cheek. You know what? Yeah, I think I will. And he puts his head on top of his head, pulls off the pork pie hat, and
Well, before
hits
he
it
darts
against your
off-
chest. Hat. He gives you his pork
Oh.
pie hat.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
I have a different hat now.
Yeah, if you
I'm
want
gonna
it.
Google
got a
what
pork pie, man.
hat is. I'm pretty sure that's a character from Game of Thrones. Oh, that's what it is. Okay.
So if he's about to leave, can I check his hands for any rings?
Yeah.
Specifically his right hand.
Pretty sure a guy from Power Rangers wore one of these hats.
There it is.
There'd be like two hats.
I feel like that's got to be later in the game.
You're like Dave Filoni.
No,
Does
I
look
was
colonial.
definitely getting Power Rangers. I was getting Power Rangers confused with Breaking Bad. It's fine.
Oh my gosh.
What?
He was in both.
Walter White.
He was in both.
He played what's the monster? I
thought he was
forget.
Zordon.
Alien guy in Power Rangers.
But yeah, like back
Or
in
the ship.
back in Mighty Morphin, he voiced like Bit Monster.
Oh yeah.
Like, back when
I
he was
remember that.
coming up.
My word.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So what were you trying to check for? What?
I was checking for any rings or any sort of jewelry he has on his hand, his right hand.
Cool. Yeah. So he has he has a ring there, just like on his pointer finger there, like a nice gold ring.
Cool. Well, if he's departing, Sean would like to come up and well, it was good speaking with you, Mr. Spoon, and go for a
Yeah,
handshake.
yeah,
And
yeah.
let's see if I can't slip one of those rings off.
Hit it.
It's a good old stealth. Ooh, failure.
Cool.
7350.
So he feels the pressure around his hand. Hey! Enough of that. Yeah, he starts.
Well, honor amongst thieves, as they say, Mr. Spoon. Good to meet you.
And he kind of goes off. All right, cool.
All right.
So now, we'll probably take a break in like 15 minutes or so here. You have these two places now. You have the location of where Siggy Jack's apartment was, where he hasn't been seen. You also have the lead of who gave him this job, potentially. On this person with his new congregation.
So we got 22, what was it, Kurzu Street?
Curzon?
Yeah.
Curzon for his house.
Do
Off
we
Walnut?
did we get the idea that this high society preacher guy? I mean, I was asking about the professor, but he kind of deflected to this to this preacher guy. It's not the same person, right?
We have his
no.
address. We have the professor's address.
Oh, we do. Okay, my bad.
Yeah, it's from the newspaper article. Police are
Gotcha.
asking for who might have been around South Garrison Street last night. So
Okay,
somewhere
I
on
missed
South
that
Garrison.
part.
Yeah. Greasy Spoon doesn't really know about any of the jobs that was tasked to him. He just knew that he
Okay.
had a meeting with some guy that was going to pay very well, which kind of lines up with what Mordecai was saying.
About what time is it now?
Yeah, so some definite time has passed here. So now we're in the afternoon. So not too much longer before, if you wanted to head back to a speakeasy, people might start actually coming in really, to patronize the place.
But we did just run into old Spoon here, who is probably one of our best. Yeah.
Yeah, he's really the
That's the
one with
only reason.
Yeah.
That's true.
So we have the professor's home and we have Sticky's home.
We probably missed the professor's class, but I'm sure we can catch him at home now we know his address.
Yeah, yeah.
unless
sure.
we don't want to catch him while he's home.
Let me see my stealth skill. We can do either.
We can-
We can do either.
yeah, so
And
you
we could still hit up the library. Library probably closed soon.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good point. Yeah,
Professor will be home later at night.
sneak on
And
around him.
the preacher we know nothing about. And we still need to go to Sticky Jack's place.
Yeah, I think that's
We
going to
have
be the
a
most
long
bountiful
list.
Yeah, I think we go to Sticky Jack's.
for
Yeah.
sure.
Talk to Marge.
Because, I mean, we're not going to find anything at the library because it's already been stolen. So,
Yeah, we'll just meet another
find it
Nancy.
there.
Good point. Sticky Jacks.
Another woman from Jimmy Nine Lives' life.
Is this somebody else from his past? Oh my goodness. Okay, cool.
He has a history in this town.
All right. So as you make your way over to this big apartment building.
Yeah, describe the streets of, if you don't mind. What are we looking at with the streets of Arkham? Were you looking at the brick apartment buildings, stuff like that?
Yeah, so this area, so basically where you all are dealing with, which is the Hammer's Dominion, basically is sort of like it's a college section. So these are everything surrounding Miskatonic. So around here you have a lot of where the professors live, which are these nice, these brick buildings. But there's also a lot of student housing, like off campus. Like a lot of people live in these very fancy boarding houses where their rich parents send them to stay, but it's nice actual places here. So the streets are nice and they're well kept, and 22 Curzon Street is no exception to that. This is huge building, but it looks a lot like the other buildings that are around there. But you can tell this is strictly apartment buildings with lots of apartments inside. Yes.
All right. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, but as you come upon it, though, there's this large locked double door, and that's what you see here. It goes up several stories, probably say maybe like 4 or 5 stories. Actually, it's a huge building, but that's all you see as you kind of park right in front. There's the door, and there's the street. But you're here, and you see the golden 22 next to the door.
I don't know about you. Okay.
What kind of door are we looking at?
What kind of door? Yeah, so it's just this dark double door, heavy wood here.
Okay.
As you can, yeah. Are you asking if you can break it down?
I was wondering what we were looking at. Yeah. I didn't know if it had like one of those like sliding gates over in front of it.
It doesn't. No, it has one of those little, I guess, orange shaped windows that are at the top.
Well, let's I suppose well, Mr. Nine Lives, if you remember that name he said about the landlord, and I'll go ahead and knock on the door. Let's give it 3 solid knocks there.
Okay. So you give those 3 solid knocks, and that's when the door opens. Not too long after that. And as the door opens, we're going to take a short break. That's cool.
Let's do it. Let's do
Awesome.
it.
Yo, if you're watching, thank you so much for being with us here. We're having a great time. We're going to take a short break and we'll be right back. But in the meantime, please follow us if you're watching on YouTube, subscribe, or head over to our socials. Follow us there. Follow Johnny. And of course, show love in the chat for him being here. Having a great time, and we'll be right back. Anything, Johnny, to say?
No, I'm having fun.
Awesome.
Yay.
So yeah.
All right. See you soon.
Ooh.
Hello, hello. We are back with Johnny Stanton. We are back with Call of Cthulhu. We are back with the spooky times. And without further ado, let's jump back in. Hello,
Give
y'all.
them some spooky stuff.
Spooky stuff. Spoopy stuff.
Spookums.
Awesome. When we last left off, they had just pulled up to 22 Curzon Street, which is the apartment of Sticky Jack. He's the guy that they've been looking for this entire time. So they're trying to figure out where he was, obviously. Let's see what happens once they come on his turf here. See if they can find any clues that'll lead them to him. All right.
Definitely won't be an eldritch monstrosity waiting for us.
Most definitely not.
It's him. Suzulu.
Susan?
Susan Lou?
Susan Lou?
Close enough.
So after you knocked on the door swings open. Very quickly. In front of you, you see this middle-aged woman, also very large. Her clothes are disheveled, and the first thing that hits you as you open the door, not physically, obviously, is the stench. It smells like some BO on her. But these bloodshot eyes just peer out from the blotchy, sagging skin there on her face. She doesn't look as spry as 9 Lives, but this is Marge. She immediately says, "Hello, I got a pot on the boil. Come on in." And
Thanks, Marge.
she spins around. she spins around.
That was easy.
All right.
Yeah, I was hoping y'all would try to like bust this down or something.
Oh my
you can just like
gosh.
knock or just open it. It's open. So as you come into the building, you see it's like a long hallway with like rows of apartments. There's stairs that go up and wrap around, go all the way up. Apartments upon apartments upon apartments. But this is the landlady. Her place is the big place here on to the immediate left of when you walk in. First door on the left, you're able to go in there. She opens the door, obviously goes inside. All right, I'll make coffee. Sit down. And you're in this like little parlor area. There's the sofa there, couple chairs, nice little carpet and coffee table and stuff. What do you want to do?
So, real quick, we don't know. We just know the address of his apartment. We don't know which apartment it is.
Right.
So, we have some information to find out.
Yeah, but she wouldn't know.
Hat, do you want to take the lead on this one?
Why not?
Don't scare her too bad. Don't ask if she's packing.
Listen, anything I do, anything I say, it's gonna scare anybody. Look at me. I'm a scary looking man.
I'm trusting you on this one.
He's like
I do like his hat,
5'5".
though.
Marge.
Okay, she's gone back into like the kitchen area.
I think you got to pull like a Matrix where you like come through the bead curtain.
Oh, why was I thinking of that too?
Yeah, like the Oracle.
I'm just gonna yell for her.
Okay.
It's a reference.
Hey, Marge.
Same brain cell.
Sid, I make coffee. Just like that. Sid, I make coffee.
Yeah,
Well, we can be
Put a
be
pot down.
patient.
Okay. Everybody give me a spot hidden roll.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, she's out of there?
Yeah, so
Oh,
she's still in the kitchen. But you're in her place now. You're able to just look around. Let's see what you see.
Failure for Doyle.
Success for me.
Okay.
Oh, snap.
22 versus
45 under
Success.
70.
Okay, cool. All successes all around except for hopeful. You're young and naive and just happy to be there, right? Somebody's about to give you some coffee. But-
Anyone have any little bit of milk? Never mind.
But as you maybe approach the couch, you see that there's just weird slashes across the fabric. The house is just like shitty. Like it's very ill cared for. There are these like knickknacks and whatnots and ornaments that have fallen from maybe like a shelf and just broken on the floor, not cleaned up, not swept up or anything. The place is dusty. There's tears in the wallpaper too, almost as like somebody was like scratching through them.
So does this look like evidence of like somebody who just doesn't take care of their house, or does this look like evidence of like a fight or like violence?
Okay. I'll ask for a roll for that. So you can give me a spot hidden. You can give me an intelligence roll as well.
What's my? I'll go for spot hidden.
Okay.
47 under 70.
Boom. Yeah. So you make it there. What you can tell from just looking at all of this that this isn't like a fight or like neglect. It's like an outburst of rage. You know what I mean? Like somebody just went ham, like for some reason.
Okay, like an outburst of anger kind of thing.
Yeah,
Right.
completely.
Yeah, it's basically what you said. My fault. Okay.
Yeah, no problem. No.
Martin is a temper.
Like that.
Why don't we meet her in the kitchen?
Okay, cool. So I guess were you already over there, like towards the kitchen, yelling at her, Keiran?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. 9 Lives heading over there. What are y'all doing? Marty and Sean, are y'all just chilling, like couch, or what are y'all doing? Y'all going over there too?
I'm looking for any filing cabinet or records of rooms, as well as like the key rack, and see if there's any like names above the keys, stuff like that.
Okay, yeah. Give me a spot hidden.
In the meantime, can I look over to Pug and say, Pug, why don't you look for another exit? Make sure that she can't, run away if there's something going on.
I can do that.
Spot hidden for next. We're roll central right here. We're rolling. There's lots to
Hopeful
pick
failed,
through. Lots to pick through.
Oh, there it is.
Cool.
Yep.
I'm deciding.
How much luck do you have?
Spend it.
45. I'm just gonna spend it. It's just too.
Yeah. It's a one shot. Spend it.
I still have
Okay,
90.
so I have a 30 versus 30.
Okay,
you don't
cool.
have to brag.
Cool. So
I can tell London made me overpowered. It's okay.
have you seen your strength and
No,
dexterity?
I know. Yeah, no, it's not good. I'm an old man.
25.
Yeah, just wait till we start fighting.
If y'all fight, it's on y'all, But Pug sees directly through that door, there is like a door in the kitchen that leads like out the side of the place. So there is an exit right there in the kitchen, not too far from you. Just straight through that door if you go through it. So yeah, so what are y'all doing, Pug and Hopeful?
Hopeful filled his role looking for paperwork or keys.
Yeah.
So he's
But
after
you
that.
did get the best number.
I did. For those who are curious, I failed with a 69 over 45.
Nice.
Hey!
We're children.
Anyway, he takes a kind of glance, and if Pug is gonna go, kind of be around that kitchen door, Sean will kind of stay back around this other door, just hover around this living room.
Okay,
living
cool.
room.
Perfect. Yeah, so Pug, 9 Lives, Hat, they're all making their way towards the kitchen. But Marge, about this time, she's coming back with her pot of coffee, and you can smell it. Like, it's kind of like the beginning where the adventure we started with the warm, bready smell. Here, it's the warm coffee smell. And as she rounds the corner, you see that, this is some good coffee, piping hot. It's coming out of the pot there. You see in her
fine cup of coffee.
It's a damn fine cup of coffee. In her other hand, you see this very large kitchen knife, huge knife that's there. And as you look into her face, you can see her eyes rolled to the back of her head. You can just see the whites of her eyes. And at that, as she rounds the corner with 9 Lives, the Hat, and Pug standing right there, she takes that boiling hot pot of coffee and throws it directly at all of you. Dodge rolls.
Did we just get Todoroki?
Dodge rolls, you 3.
Oh boy.
Oh, snap.
Oh.
Oh no!
I'm looking for dodge still.
You're good. You're good.
Oh, I see it. Oh, I'm not gonna do this at all.
He doesn't even. He just takes like
I was
a half
trying to
step
roll.
to the side.
Yeah, I was trying to roll under 10, and I rolled an 81.
So, piping hot. And you can feel it all. 3 points of damage. subtracted from your HP as this
No.
sears into your skin. It is hot. Yeah.
Jim's being Dobby.
Oh my gosh.
How do I subtract? I can only click on, like, there's nothing to click on.
Yeah,
on
there's a
hit points.
toggle at the top. In the top right, it says edit mode.
Oh, there you go. Thank you.
Yeah, there you go. Good deal.
Cool. And with that, she is going to raise that knife and come directly to the person that's closest. Sorry for the siren. And come directly closest to the person that's to her, which is the hat. What do you want to do?
I want to shoot with the 32 revolver.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So to shoot it, to be an opposed roll. It'll have to be a better success than this here as you're trying to counterattack. Let me do a little roll here. As she comes down with this knife, the blade shining and the vestiges of light that are there.
Oh.
Okay, large knife. Ooh.
Good.
Oof.
That damage though.
But it's a failure, so it's fine.
And what did
67
Hudson, what do
versus
you?
60, yeah.
Nice.
Bam.
Boom.
Success 38 versus 40. 5 damage.
Boom. Yeah. So you shoot with that handgun. You can actually do up to. I believe you can do up to 3. Is that true? Did I make that up? With that gun. I'll take.
I get 3 shots?
In a round, I believe. Yeah, 3
Round?
attacks. Yeah, I believe.
Oh, yes.
How many-
Yes,
God.
I do.
How much ammo do you? But how much ammo do you have?
Yeah.
If it's a 32 revolver, it should be 6 cylinder.
Yeah, you got 6 on you, but you don't have to reload.
Yeah. No. Well, it says, well, I have 8 rounds on me, so I probably have 6 in the revolver and then 2 in my pocket.
There you go.
Okay.
Is this like a Red Dead 2 quick draw or just pop, pop, pop?
Yeah. Do you want to do that? You want to keep shooting?
Yeah, why not? We'll do 2 more. So
There
do
you
I
go.
just need to click it twice now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Hard success. 9 versus 40, 4 damage. One
Okay.
more time.
Cool. Yeah.
You can take that third one?
One more again.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Rolled a 1.
That is it. Critical success.
We're not
1
even gonna
versus
get to-
40. Extreme damage 8 and a regular damage of 5.
I think that
We're
went
not gonna
straight
get
through
to
the.
fight this bitch.
Was that through the head?
Describe how you kill her. Describe where you shoot her. And that takes her out. It's you. Pow, pow, pow.
Keiran the Hat Murphy. He likes to spend his time watching old westerns. And so in this
It's very quick drawish.
Well, they'd technically be new westerns.
new westerns, yes, new western in the cinema. And he made a quick draw like he saw in one of the cinema flicks. And he was able to shoot upwards, and the last shot hit the head.
Boom.
Ooh.
As the basically the explosion from the back of Red sends her to the ground. The knife clanging on the ground, the metal pot of coffee, ding, 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 like kind of rolling away. She's down.
My skin. My skin.
This kind of reminds Sean of his own grandfather being hurt and he doesn't like it. Can he like grab a towel and try to help with that? Maybe a little bit of first aid with get it my skin.
You can give him some first aid, yeah.
All right.
Thank you, son.
Shoot, now I've lost it.
I appreciate you dressing like me today too.
Does that pass?
It's an 18. It's out of 30, so yes, it's a pass.
Okay, cool. Yeah, roll your your D6 divided by
You
2.
got it.
That's
Oh,
just-
sorry, that's a D8. There we go. D6. 1. Oh. Well,
So 3. Yeah, we'll give it. We'll do 2. We'll do 2.
2 points.
that-
Very nice.
That he heals. Yes.
I'm really just throwing towels at him.
towel.
Good
Yeah.
deal.
So now you're in this ratty apartment. There's this dead landlady there who was not herself.
Hat.
Yeah.
The
That
hammer
was some
said not to
good
kill someone
shooting, Hat.
again.
Oh yeah, he did say that.
Why are you shooting old women, Hat?
She threw coffee at us.
Well, maybe she just tripped. I don't know.
I'm sorry, but if I get a single drop of coffee on this hat, it's the devil to pay.
Pug is
not
over here like
employed.
crossing himself. I saw the devil in that woman.
It
Her
didn't
eyes
seem
rolled
right.
white. Her eyes rolled back in her head. I don't know what was going on, but something wasn't right with her.
Well, let's look around this place, and I guess we have to find out ourselves where Sticky Jack lived.
It's a long way from stealing.
What? There's something wrong already.
All right. So is there another room, maybe an office, apart from, where she might keep information?
Give me one more spot hidden roll.
Ooh, I got a spot hidden for a room. I failed miserably.
Okay, I was just trying to see if I can help you with something. Yeah, so there is another room there, kind of off to the side. In this room, it's pretty clear there is a rack in this room where it has those keys hanging up there. So you can see keys for pretty much every apartment. There's no sort of markings over who's in the apartment, but there are numbers for each key there. It's
How many
lined up.
keys are there?
There's a good number of keys. There has to be at least a dozen.
Okay.
Yeah. This is
Wow.
4 or 5-story building. It goes directly up.
I'll look for some kind of ledger and try to find out who lives where.
Okay, cool.
There's no names.
Spot hidden.
Yes, please. Sorry. Name of the show.
Ooh, extreme success. 2
Yo,
for 70.
Are you able to find like a recent receipt of the person that lives here? A recently paid, what is it called? Rent.
Contract?
Rent.
Rent,
Yeah,
gotcha.
yeah. Rent payment. I was like, oh, no, the thing I didn't pay. So you find this, yeah, and attached with the name Jack Fulton, you find an apartment number 3E.
Hey, wasn't Sticky's name Jack?
I think it's the very same. I don't see any other Jacks here, and this is where he lives. There's no other Jacks on the list, right?
No.
Okay. I think we go to 3E if we finish this investigation here. What were you saying, Hat?
I was just gonna say, I think it's safe to say jackpot.
Okay.
Yeah.
It is never safe to say that.
Oh. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. Cool.
Supposed to put the glasses on.
Yeah.
As a precaution, can Sean pull this old lady's body into the office and close the door?
Yeah, if you would like to. Yeah. So you drag the body into the.
I'm gonna peek out the window and make sure nobody noticed. Like, I mean, it's a whole apartment building full of people. I'm sure somebody heard gunshots, but
Just like a cane to like pull the shade back and just...
yeah.
Cool. Yeah. So as you open the window, you look out and you can just see vast blackness.
Okay.
What time is it?
It's probably like 5 p.m.
Okay, great.
There's just pinpricks of light that you see. It's almost as if you're looking out into the the pitch black night sky.
The abyss.
You are.
Knowing from having seen this building from the outside and knowing where we are in the building, what would we be looking at?
You would be looking at buildings that look similar to this one. Also
Just like a
brick
wall,
buildings.
probably.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
what you would see directly out. But no, you see stars. And with that, I'm going to ask for a sanity roll. So you can click your
Ooh.
sanity at the top. And now
Felt
we're
that
taking
one
away.
coming.
Now we're biting into sanity. Whew. If you
Okay,
lose so much,
so-
I can take
I don't
control of
wanna-
9 lives.
One time, we
Ooh.
tell this
Oh, wait.
story every time.
Oh, and
Me
this
and
is
Matt.
this is just Jimmy. Sorry.
I was about to say we
Oh,
haven't looked.
thank
Yeah.
God.
Okay.
That
Oh,
hurts.
thank God.
I rolled a 98 over 70.
Okay, cool. Just subtract
Ooh.
1 with that toggle button. Keep going, Carly.
From Sandy. Okay.
I was gonna say one time, we tell the story like every stream. Me and Matt lost 96 sanity in one roll.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
it
wasn't good.
Game ending.
tell you why
The
we're
game-
so scared.
The game was over.
Yeah.
Like their characters done deal.
I flew off on a Byaki.
And that's what you see. 9 lives.
A Byaki?
I don't.
Night sky.
I think we got to get out of here, everyone.
I think. What is it? 12 here, 9 lives. They didn't call it 12 back then. But...
I don't know. You look for. You lead the way. I need a minute.
Well, I think we're headed to the room. What do you say, Hat?
You lead the way.
All right, I'll take those keys and with that hopeful energy, dart on over to 3E.
Cool. Yes.
Hopping 2 steps at a time there.
Yeah. So of course, you got to go up, 2 floors to get to the 3rd floor. So you make your way out of the apartment. You're going up those stairs, and you're walking. You're walking. You're round. You're walking. You're round. You're walking. You're round. You're walking and 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 walking.
I'm gonna stop. Have you guys seen 3E yet?
What?
Oh.
9 lives.
Oh.
Can I look at the doors and see like?
There's
what
no doors. You're still in the way. Like you're still in the well that goes up and up and up and up. Like you're still
We've been following this
just
whole time, right?
stairs, dude. It's just stairs, man.
What,
Well-
Carly? What do you know?
No, I just figured out what's happening.
I
I don't know anything.
I haven't found 3E. I haven't found anything.
Something tells me we don't hear this.
Are we with Sean?
Did you
was-
want to go with him?
Yeah, it was
No,
up to you guys.
I was kind of pulling up from the back because I was recovering from whatever I
Gotcha.
saw.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sean
Yeah.
did take off. He wasn't paying attention anyway.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
I
So if
think
y'all took the
I'm-
stairs, y'all would, kind of all be together, and that it's just going and going if you did take the stairs. Of course, that's the only way, only way up, really.
I'm with Sean.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would have been following everybody else.
Yo, it just keeps going. It just keeps going.
Yeah, I'm stopping.
Just kidding. No, here's the floor. Here's 2nd floor.
Ah.
You're on
Dude.
2nd floor now. After about 10 minutes of walking up.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Where are we?
Am I?
Am I having another one of those mornings?
I don't think you are, old man.
Am I misremembering how long it takes to get upstairs? Because that seems like a really long time. I mean, I know I'm out of shape in real life, but like it doesn't even take me 10 minutes.
You're here on the 2nd floor now. You're at the top of the stairs. You can see doors on each side. Of course, you need to walk back around to get to the stairs.
Well,
Go back up.
there's something not right about this building, guys.
That's a
Something-
really long staircase.
Something
Well,
tells
let's-
me if Miss Marge, who seems so nice, threw coffee at 9 lives, something tells me these 2nd-story residents are going to be too nice.
Let's not talk to them. Let's just go straight to Jack's apartment. I want to get out of here.
I hope to God there's an elevator because I don't want to climb back down those stairs.
Dumb waiter.
That's not a very nice thing to say.
So as you turn back around to go up the stairs, there's no stairs. There's just a wall behind you.
Of course there
You
is.
turn around and it's 9 lives. He's like, just the only thing you see really. At the other end of the hall, it goes and goes and goes and goes and goes into infinity. Sanity rolls, everybody.
Don't like this. Thank God I rolled a success. Hard success.
Oh, someone dropped from the. Oh, it's me. I dropped from the roll 20. Why am I the only one in the roll 20?
Oh no, but
Oh, no,
you
never
showed up. Your roll
Yeah,
showed
your
up.
roll showed.
That was weird. Everyone else's names disappeared for a second and then came back. That confused me.
London, you can't use luck on sanity, right?
Nope.
That is correct. Okay. Just making sure.
Okay, cool. So if you failed, you're gonna lose 3 points. But if you succeeded, you'll only lose 1. As you see things that definitely shouldn't be. Like, this makes no sense. And as you look down this endless hallway, it's almost as if the walls are breathing as you look down it. What do you want to do?
You said a success, you lose 1 sanity.
Just 1.
Okay.
Fail 3.
I failed if anyone was doubting that.
Are the doors still there, or is it just a hallway?
Yeah, there's doors on each side.
Scooby-Doo this.
Sean isn't exactly he isn't taking this easily. He's just gonna run and throw himself into the door on the right, and start trying to pull it open. If that doesn't work,
Okay, cool. You're just gonna run into the door.
well, in a kind of panic, yeah, he runs into it and then starts jimmying the lock. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Give me a strength roll.
Oof. Another failure, man. It is back at it with this
You're
one.
pretty strong, though.
Yeah, you can push it if you want. I mean, you have a 60.
I'm gonna not run with that
Okay.
recommendation. I don't know what'll happen with that.
Cool. As you run into it, you're met with some resistance. You're not able to break through it. It's a pretty sturdy door. But from the way that the handle shakes, it's not locked.
Okay, yeah, we'll swing it open.
Cool. So as you swing it open after that run, go ahead and give me a jump, dexterity, or dodge roll.
Oh, good.
I never said I was entering it, but oh wait, dodge. Okay.
Yeah.
I do not think it matters.
Also, thank you to the Blue Collar DM rating us right now.
Hey.
You're awesome. You're awesome. Welcome if you're new here. Great to have you. We're playing a little Call of Cthulhu, and things are getting crazy right now.
Oh yeah. So I rolled a 71 versus 70, which is a failure, but I'll spend a luck point, make that a 70 versus 70.
Okay. So you stop yourself as you open up the door, and you just see there is blackness. There is nothing other than just this endless void all around you as you look up into the room. Or is it just a dark room? Is there a light on the side? Is it just really dark inside? No, it has to be endless. No, it's just dark inside. No. Yes, no.
We're shutting the door.
That's how I deal with my emotional problems too.
Okay.
There's too much thought.
Okay, cool. So you close the door. Boom. It's closed.
Friends, I don't
not
have
that
quite
one.
as much time as you. I'm going to have to start leading us. I'm going to go right down that hallway.
Cool. So you're walking. Walking and walking and walking. It didn't seem as long as you once thought. It looked endless. No, you're coming to the end. You're coming and you see a door right in front of you. 3E.
3. I told you. It takes the old man to be able to figure it out, but I told you.
Well, here, you take this key then.
I'll take the key and I'll open up the door.
Cool. So you take that key, you open up the door. Inside, you see a ceiling where there should be a floor, and a floor where there should be a ceiling. There is a lamp hanging down from the ceiling and furniture all hanging down, where it would be on the floor. You feel...
Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Just at that moment, you feel this warm drip of something deep and red that hits the tip of your cheek, actually, and runs down.
I slowly look up.
There is this man in an armchair, sitting there, throat slit, and that's what's dripping down upon you. Sanity roll.
Ooh.
Just for 9 lives.
Yeah, success.
Success, 40%,
Nice.
68.
You lose 1.
Ooh.
You lose 1 from seeing this. The
Right.
room upside down, and this man not alive.
I don't know why that was funny. Just not alive. Certainly not alive.
Well,
Fellas, I might have found Jack. But I'll look back at them and then look back at the room. Has it changed? Is it still upside down?
It's still upside down, and you can see the other rooms that are all lined. They all say 3E. Now,
are you seeing this?
Sean's already, his curiosity's peaked after seeing that abyss. He's going to peek in, and he's fed up with this. He's going to... So you said there's a roof or the ceiling where the floor is?
yes.
Well, we came looking for Sticky. We're going to find him. And
I think I found him. He's right up there.
can I get a look at this? He may lose sanity, but can he take a look and
Yeah. I'll go ahead
see
and
if
tell
that
you.
is...
Yeah, he doesn't look like Sticky Jack. Sticky Jack's that guy that I have like on the main Roll20 page. This is an
You do be
older
looking
man.
like H.P. Lovecraft.
It looks like a stocky HP. No, but he looks like this guy looks more like John Malkovich, like a shorn head. Yes.
He's about
How this
32.
guy in this
yeah.
picture, it looks more racist than H.P. Lovecraft.
Hot
My
shit.
gosh. Well, I mean, that might be Sticky's dad.
Sticky
Is there any sign of a knife around? Like the
No.
maybe the
No.
ritual knife?
No, there's no knives around in the ceiling or anywhere around that you see.
I feel like we're taking being on the ceiling pretty well.
And ooh, I don't like that smile from the keeper there. But that aside, you know, Sean's he's not bothered by this. He's gonna take that first step in.
Cool. So as you go in, you see that you are walking on basically what would be the ceiling. It's all smooth, and you kind of walk around the lamp that would be, well, I guess like the light fixture that would be hanging down, but hanging up vertical. You know, you're able to see that if you wanted to. But yeah, you're able to walk around this room. Nothing changes as blood continues to drip down right in front of the door.
Watch your head.
Keiran also goes in.
Cool. Yeah. So you see the same thing. It's all, it's all just an inverted room, and it just feels terrible inside as this weird otherworldly dread comes into you because you all are walking on the ceiling. It's very strange.
What a feeling.
Jimmy starts dancing.
Shoot.
And of course the door is still open, and it says, a 2W on the door.
Of course it does.
Wait.
Yeah. No, you think right.
Okay. Okay, cool.
Really quickly, just like Carly, you're one of the normal players with this game, and I feel like you're taking all this Eldritch horror stuff like very new to you.
Yeah.
This is what she does, yeah.
I'm a little out of it tonight, I'm gonna be honest. I was very hyper earlier for absolutely no reason, and now I'm starting to crash, and it's just like...
Wait, it's not what he said before?
It's what?
Wait,
No, I was thinking, it's like, I thought we were on the third floor. Yeah.
All right. So
The Thimbo is coming out tonight, I'm telling you.
Cool.
So Sean will glance back and, damn it, old man. I thought I couldn't read too well, but your glasses are fogging up. We're in 2W.
I guess so. Why don't you want to lead the way?
All right, come on, guys, and we're gonna go back into the hall. And what do the other doors say? What is the hallway like?
You go back out into the hallway. It's shorter now. It looks more normal. It looks normal, like the first floor when you initially entered before you went into the apartment. There's a couple doors on each side. 2E, 2W, simple. At the end, there is these stairs that go up to the third floor, presumably. What do you want to do? Rooms, door, down.
I don't know what kind of circus house this is.
So there's stairs up, stairs down, and then the rooms, of course.
Are there more stairs?
Just that set. The set that goes up, goes down.
Yeah.
Okay.
And from here, they look normal, like normal stairs, like they'll get you somewhere.
We're here to find a room, and I'm gonna find that room, and I'm gonna take off at the staircase.
Okay,
What's
cool.
what's the room number again? 2E?
3
3.
3E, yeah.
on the second floor.
So we definitely went up a floor, right? We were I swear to y'all, we were on the
We
third
walked
floor.
up some stairs. I think we were on the second floor right now, but I must have been misremembering time. I might have blacked out for a second. Why don't we go up to the third floor? Let's get moving.
Cool. So if you're wanting to go to the third floor, you are able to. You go around there, you take the stairs, you're on the third floor.
How are we able to though?
Yeah, yes. So you do it. Yeah, you do it. You're up
just
here.
said.
Why would I lie to you?
And there's 4 rooms on this there's 4 rooms on this floor. They each say 3E.
Now, usually in all the apartments that I've lived in, they don't skip any letters, and there's only 4 doors up here, and I don't think it's going to be A, B, C, E.
Well, way I see it, old man, there's 4 of us, so I'm gonna grab that key from him.
Oh, we're gonna split up, huh?
And I'm gonna take the key and open each one without pushing the door open. Just unlock each one. But I'm not opening them.
Okay.
You better respect your elders, son. One more old man out of you, and I'm gonna.
All right, Nine Lives. I'm just scared.
Should we take each room one at a time, or should we all go into a different room each time?
Hat's got a point.
I'm sorry, let me explain a little bit differently. Should we all go in separately, or should we all go in the same room at the same time? There we go.
We all open the same door together. Yes.
All right.
Oh, I thought we should. Okay.
We all open the same door separately.
We all open the same door together.
Wait, what the hell are we doing?
Someone opens it, shuts it. The next person goes up, opens it, shuts it.
4 of us open the 3 door. All right.
We just open Pug goes up and opens a door.
Okay, you open up a door and you just see blackness inside. You see it's very dark inside.
I shut the door. It's not in there.
Second door.
So you're moving to a different door?
The next one right next to it. Yep.
Pug is, or you are? You're all opening different doors.
Well, we're all like standing in front of the door that we open, right?
Gotcha.
Is that what we're doing?
Oh,
I don't know. I just opened
door.
a door.
Door.
4 doors, 4 players, but we're all together in a group. As a group, open this door.
Go for it.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool. So as you open up this door, give me dodge rolls.
Yep, there it is.
All of us.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's gonna be bad.
It is.
I don't like what just
Yeah,
popped
I
up
don't
from
either.
London.
Is it more coffee?
I'm spending another luck point.
I missed by
Oh, I
29.
did. That was mine.
Oof.
I just assumed that was not my roll. I got a 3 or a 5 versus a 35. I know what numbers are.
Yeah, 35, 34, but I'm spending 1 to succeed.
60 versus 45.
I missed by 29. Do you recommend
do you
using
have
luck on this?
If you, that's all. Usually, you don't usually spend that much with it,
Oh, he's
Yeah.
got 90.
but
How do you have a 34? The minimum for dodge is 35, I thought.
22.
Oh, is it really?
I think so.
How is the minimum for dodge 22 when I have a 10?
Well, we're not 22. No. It's it has to do with like your dex. It's like half of that.
I thought it was
right?
base 35 for some reason.
Base. Well, it's let me see. Dodge. Half of dex. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
half dex.
I'm just used to having
Gotcha.
the same number for decks, I guess.
Cool. So, oh my gosh, and that's 2 of these. Hold on 1 second.
I'm gonna be dead.
Maybe not.
Probably.
Maybe not. Okay, I'm rolling. I got a 6 and a 4 here, and then roll one more D100. Perfect. I just rolled 40 something twice. Okay, so here's what happens. As you open the door, you see this pulsing thing. It's this huge bulbous creature that fills the entire space of this room. And as you open it, you hear this sharp like this sharp piping this otherworldly tune that you hear. It has this flaky skin, and it's bundled and crammed together, and this bright yellow-red viscous liquid bleeds from hundreds and hundreds of these weeping sores. And somehow out of these sores, these tentacles come out. 2 of them actually, and they're snaking their way towards you all. What do you want to do?
Can I shut the door?
Give me a dex roll.
40-70 success.
Cool. Great.
Should I can spend some for a hard success,
That's
but
that's okay. 1 second. I just rolled a 15. So this tentacle catches. And the people that fail, was that 9 lives and hopeful?
the hat. No, I succeed. I spent one.
It was
Keiran.
It was Keiran, the hat.
These tentacles wraps around each of you, dragging you into the room. And as a tentacle that was holding that door open now frees to grab, as Hopeful is closing that door, you can see the old man and the man in the hat being ripped to shreds.
Oh.
Ripped in half as blood mixes in with this.
Well, thanks for having me on, guys. I'm gonna go.
We couldn't stop it. Couldn't stop it from happening.
That was tough. That was a lot of rolls in a little amount of time there.
It was.
Freaking Misha or whatever from Attack on Titan that just.
Yo.
Did my hat survive though?
Does it just come floating
A
down?
hat in the wind lands at the door.
Perfect.
Then there were 2. And
Shut the door, shut the door, shut the door.
The door is closed. There's 2 doors left.
Are we just alright?
There's 2 doors left.
I would have used luck if I knew.
Yeah. I'm not even sure if it would have saved from a.
Shoggoth, I think.
Yeah, that's what it had to have been.
No.
No?
No. But yeah, give me sanity rolls for you seeing that.
Yeah, we just watched someone get ripped the fuck.
Yo, this is.
Oh my god!
That's 2 hard successes.
It's 10 versus 27.
Cool. So
Yeah,
you only
36.79.
one sanity loss. Y'all are getting really close here.
We just
madness. This is very.
watch these men get ripped to pieces.
Y'all are criminals. Y'all do this to people on the reg.
True, I suppose.
I need to stop doing this. I can't. Okay.
I mean, he's still, even though he might be keeping it together. That was the last thing he expected.
Yeah.
Sorry. That is my other alarm for a Mystic Messenger. I will deal with that later.
Cool. So now there's 2 more doors. What do you want to do?
Well, as for Sean here, he's gonna whip out this 22 he's got and just fuck it, and he swings open that 3rd door.
Yo, okay.
I guess I'll get my shotgun out too.
Cool. And you're heading in.
Yeah, I mean, I'm swinging in that open the 3rd door, but not going in.
Oh, cool. So what y'all can see inside, you can smell the scent of ashes and burning as you come inside. There's no creature. There's no sign of your friends, the Hat and 9 Lives. But inside, you can see these wooden floorboards, and there's like an ashen outline of like where there was a man. It seemed to be just burned alive there. No man there. There's also the same on the wall. These 2 man shapes. Beyond this living area, there's 2 doors. There's a door right off to the left of this room here, and there is a door at the far right of this room. On the door, as I mentioned, says 3E. But you can hear this faint, high-pitched piping that seems to be, rising and falling in tempo as there seems to be like hundreds of musicians coming from the other side of one of these doors. You're not exactly sure where it's coming from. But there is the door at the end, the door to the left. Give me listen rolls, you 2.
Oh no.
Door at the end is to the left.
The door at the end is straight ahead.
Oof.
Oh. 99 versus 40.
Cool.
You want to use some luck, like Carly, or I don't think
I don't have that much luck. I only have like 43. There's no physical way for me to do good at this.
Cool.
I'm debating on spending 21 luck points for this.
Do it.
Yeah, but after seeing that, I'm gonna go ahead and spend 21 luck points. And
It's the end of the game. I'll allow it. Yeah, go ahead.
yeah, so that's gonna be 68 minus.
I'll allow it for you. Yeah.
47.
It
Okay.
seems to be that you can hear, help, 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 coming from the door at the very end over here. So there's a door at the end. There's a door to the left. What do you want to do?
With that 22 ready, I'm gonna swing that door open too.
Which one? The one closest
The one
to
we're
you?
screaming, or the one we haven't checked yet.
You haven't checked either. You haven't checked the one to the left, or you haven't checked the one that's at the very
What?
end of this room. Did you check the one to the left? Did you want to?
No. Which one were we hearing the help from?
So deep into this room,
Yeah.
there is a door at the end of this living area. There's also a door immediately to your left.
Oh, I see. Okay, I'm on board.
So do you want to check the one that's closest to you, or do you want to go straight to where you're hearing some muffled screams? Maybe, if that's a person.
You must choose wisely.
I'm gonna leave. He's taking a breath in moment
Help!
of hesitation to see what Pug's gonna do.
Help! Help! Help me!
I
know you're
don't
out
hear
there.
it.
I
I know you're out there. Help me!
Pug, do you hear that?
Do I hear it now that he points it out?
No.
I don't hear anything.
Fuck that. Oh, we're closing that door. And we're moving on to this last door on the left here.
Okay, cool. So you're going to the door that's immediately to your left. For whatever reason, you decided not to follow these cries for help that came from there.
Nope, not if I'm the only one who can hear it.
Okay, cool. So, are you opening this too? Are y'all right there together?
Yeah,
Cool.
let's do it.
So, as you open this door to your left, you look out into the sprawling cosmos. At its center is this immense, planet-sized, bubbling mass of blasphemy that continually writhes to eldritch piping coming from these ugly, terrifying creatures. They're cavorting around the mass at the center. They have these flutes and they're just playing this otherworldly music. You're looking at this, and you can't help but have this terror and dread just completely take over you as these creatures with their terrible piping, they're calling out a name. Azathoth.
Oh,
Apart from the very real horror of these things that you see before you, what really gets you is the impending sense of doom and how small you feel against the face of such supreme cosmic chaos.
Can I close the door?
Sanity rolls.
that explains the stars. I should have known when there were stars that it was going to be Azathoth. 8 versus 26,
Ooh.
hard success.
Nice.
All these names.
Wait, how
that
far from a
recognize.
hard success am I?
You broke London.
Hello?
You lost 10 sanity as you're seeing this is breaking your mind. Give me intelligence rolls really quick.
No, thank you.
Oh, how much more luck do I have?
Okay, cool. So you both.
We both failed.
Oh my
Tell 'em-
goodness. Okay, yeah.
Tell him what you rolled.
Yeah. 6245.
100 versus 40.
Pug, you idiot.
Oh my goodness. So with that 100, Pug, your face contorts into a scream as your eyes roll into your back of your head and you're just and you just try to run as fast as you can. You don't know which way you're going, but you're running actually directly into the room as you fall directly into the center of the cosmos. The air is sucked out of your lungs and your body as the space just dries and shrivels your entire body. You dying while grasping for sanity and for breath. Doyle, you're trying to get away. But your body has other plans as you faint at the sight of what you see. You never found out that as your body hit the ground, your skull cracking against the hardwood floor, that these creatures with their pipes and tendrils and tentacles would pull you in as a sacrifice to the idiot god Azathoth. That door closes. Mordecai, the hammer, eventually descended upon the apartment of Sticky Jack after doing his own investigation. He too was met by these servitors of this god, these tentacled, ugly things with these tentacles, these pipes. One of them was wearing a hat. The other had keys wrapped around one of his tendrils. The other had a cauliflower ear and the vestiges of a black eye. And the last of those servitors had a hopeful look in its eldritch eye. And that's Call of Cthulhu.
Oh my gosh.
Boom, boom, boom.
Doesn't that leave you with a happy feeling?
So happy.
I died so suddenly.
That's how it is.
I had to roll 2d6s for damage, and your HP is what was 8
It
capped.
was at 7. Yeah,
Yeah.
8 capped. Yeah.
12. Yeah.
It
And
was
then you
him calling
failed
for help, wasn't it?
Huh? That was
Was it him
sticky.
call-
That was actually Sticky Jack. If you would have opened
Yeah.
that up, you could have, resolved it and saved him.
I knew it was a take. It was a get take.
And ended the loop. Yeah.
Yeah. But I didn't know which one to go. I mean, that just if Pug couldn't hear it, it just didn't seem right.
So it
No,
sounds
Pug
like
is
this
just
furthers your
cauliflower
guys' story,
ears.
in total, right? Like this kind of adds to the lore for everyone, for your whole campaign and show.
Well, actually, we're
Yeah.
doing this is complete like a one shot in
Yeah.
the
Okay.
show. Yeah, we're doing. It's very very D&D ish in that it's
Yeah.
Cthulhu Dark Ages. There's
Has lore and
sword,
stuff.
sorcery. Oh no, it's literally themed around sword, sorcery. They're fighting lizard people.
Medieval England.
Yeah. So
The year 1000.
Yeah,
Very
I
good.
love that stuff. So I really wanted to kind of craft a show, kind of capturing that feel to bring
awesome.
over, new audience members that like D&D, can join us for this great game. But if you're watching this, thank you so much for tuning in. Check out Miss Dues. You can actually pick this up from Chaosium. It's in their Keeper Screen pack. So go over to the website, make sure you buy this. Thank you to Chaosium for, being wonderful sponsors. Thank you for Johnny for coming in and
Yes.
just killing the
Yes.
game.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Johnny.
Oh
Thank
my
you,
So the
goodness.
game
guys.
did kill him, technically. But it's not.
9 Lives is amazing. Please send in your fan art of 9 Lives. We'd love to
I
see
got to
that.
drive the doozy. That's all I care about. I got to drive the doozy. If you're gonna make fan art, it's got to be of the doozy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my goodness. Thank you. Please subscribe. Please follow. We're very thankful to have you. Does anybody have any final words before we close out tonight?
Jesse said to thank Elliot, even though he made no appearance.
Oh my
Thank
gosh.
you to
Aw.
Carly's dog.
Yes. The puppy.
Awesome. Johnny,
That was a good game.
is there anything you'd like to say to take us out here? We really appreciate you being here. And being such a
No, I
wonderful
just
guest.
appreciate you guys being on here. If you guys want to follow me on social media, it's Johnny Stanton IV on both Twitter and Instagram. Let's just hoping for a win on our big game on Sunday. That's all it is.
That's
Yes.
right. It's playoffs, right?
Absolutely.
Give 'em a follow, keep
Y'all
track
beat the
of it.
Steelers, and that's all that matters to me. So that's the one thing about football that I know is that I don't
Well,
like the Steelers.
we got to beat them again this week, so you can
Yes.
root for us again.
And best wishes to those who were unfortunately have come in contact with COVID as well.
Yeah,
Best wishes to 'em.
absolutely. Not just the team, but all over everywhere.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
for sure. Awesome. Well, you know what? We're going to sign off with that. Thank you for tuning in. And, as always, please stay spoopy.